Hello, everyone. So today, I'll be talking about the important things in relationship. So either you are in a relationship now, or used to be in a relationship, or are looking for a relationship. I think they should know these five things that I'm going to talk about, which is which I find the most the top important things in a relationship. So first is to be sure of your feelings towards that someone. So I think that this is a very important factor in building a relationship because it's more like a foundation of your relationship. So without the strong base, you can't build a very strong house, right? So before you get into a relationship, make sure that you are really sure about your feelings towards that someone, towards the guy, towards the girl. You have to be really sure that you really like them, you really love them, and it's not just an infatuation or things like that. So second is that it's about knowing your commitment capacity or capability. So this is another important thing for me is because I find that if you can't really commit into a relationship, I don't think it's going to end up in a good way because you'll end up hurting your partner because they would feel like you're not giving, you don't give an equal effort as he did, as she did. So they will start to feel like they are doing more for the relationship rather than the efforts you put. So you have to be, before you go into a relationship or while you are in a relationship, you have to make sure that you are willing to put a 100% commitment into that relationship. So if you feel like you are not ready for a 100% commitment, I would say to not be in a relationship because it's not going to build a very strong relationship. So the third one is about compatibility with the person or with your partner. So people always say that if you're having a very good chemistry with someone or with your partner, then that's a good thing, and it's time to build a relationship with them. But for me, it's not about chemistry, it's more about the compatibility with someone, because chemistry is just something that you feel, something that you feel during when you first meet them, or just it's just something more like temporary for me. But compatibility is something that is permanent. So if sometimes you can feel like you have a chemistry with them, but it's not really about compatibility. So because chemistry is temporary and compatibility is permanent, you can always have a compatibility with someone, but you cannot always have, you can always have a chemistry with someone, but you can't always have compatibility with them. You might have chemistry with them, but it's not even sure that you will have a compatibility with them. So most of the times people confuse these two things. Just because they have chemistry with them, with a person, so they assume that they are compatible together. But in fact, when the chemistry runs out, the only thing that you can hold on is your compatibility with that person. So that's what helps you to go strong in your relationship. So the fourth thing is the communication. So this is a very important factor in building a relationship and to keep a relationship going on. So based on my past experiences, I've experienced a really bad communication in my relationship, so it doesn't really go well. And that's when I learned that communication is a very important key factor in building a stronger relationship every day. So if you can't really communicate in a way that you can express yourself in the relationship, I don't think that you know it's something that is right to keep on going. I mean, it's not that the relationship you have to not keep it going, but I mean like the way you communicate, you can't keep that going. So you have to change something in the way you communicate with your partner, because communication is key in a relationship. So you have to share about everything, you have to talk about something. If there's something that bothers you, or something that makes you angry, or something that makes you jealous or sad, you can't keep it inside yourself, because what's the point of having a relationship if you want to keep secrets just for yourself, just within yourself? So you have to share it with your partner, share your problems, share your happiness, share your everything. So that's why communication is most important. And then fifth is your relationship with your partner's friends or family. But the most important on the basic level, I would say friends, more towards friends, because yeah, unless you upgrade to intermediate or to the the best level, then yeah, it's the relationship with their families. But for the basic level, it's always started with friends first. So being able to socialize with your partner's friends is a very important thing as well in the relationship, because it is something that you have to get used to in the future, or yeah, or whenever, because your partner would want you to get to know their friends, and you also might want to introduce your partner to your friends. So being able to socialize with the circles of your partner is a very important thing in building a stronger relationship as well, because if you can't feel like belong to your partner's group of friends, then you will feel like a little bit isolated when you hang out with them. So I think building a good relationship with your partner's friends as well is a very very crucial thing to build a good and strong relationship. So that's all in this video that I want to share about. So wait for me for another next video on whatever topic that I would want to share with. So thank you.